M, have been dating my girlfriend, 25F, since July 2016. She always was very feminine and conservative. That's why I was so confused in February 2020 when she told me she was non-binary. She wants to be referred to as a they/them, but I have been somewhat jokingly referring to her as an it. Last week, she finally had enough of me calling her a she, that she packed her bags and went to her mom's house. It's been a few days, but today she texted me saying she needed to talk. When she came over, she cried and apologized to me and said she will let me call her a girl. I feel accomplished that I brought her to her senses, but kind of feel bad. AITA.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot to delve into, but also not really. Like, I think this is pretty cut and dry. The one thing that I will say, it kind of struck me how, I don't even know how to say, like, honestly, the level of emotional abuse that this guy would call her an it and then would call them an it, and then the significant other would come crying back, apologizing for being God, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know how to say it, but with the pronouns, it was difficult. But the level of gaslighting was pronounced.
Yeah, it's very alarming. And by the way, folks, I know some of you here may not be comfortable with the gender pronouns and the they, there, and there are, but this is not, and emphatically not, this has nothing to do with politics. Nothing. So I don't even care if you think this girl is a little kooky. If that's your belief that people who think they're theys are kooks, you can have that belief. It's still wrong what he did. But also
don't date them.
Well, yes, don't date him. Absolutely.
It's completely crazy.
Absolutely. If he had said, listen, you know what, I respect that. If that's who you want to be, I'm just not comfortable with it, and I want to end our relationship. I wanted a relationship with a girl. That's fine. That's good. Great for him. If that's who he is, that's who he is.
Right.
But telling her that she's not what she's saying she is
them. I think we are unfortunately now misgendering this person, which illustrates honestly how difficult it is. But as we're not trying to, so like big blanket apology in advance for any slip ups.
Yes, I've already had to apologize on the Facebook group. I'm fucking up all over the place. They are who they are, and this is what I wrote in one of the comments, but I don't care if they're a they or a golfer. When someone changes their identity, I don't care what it is. Yeah, a golfer. I'm into golf now. Really, you're into golf. Yeah, I'm all about golf. No, bullshit. Fuck you. You can't be into golf.
I guess I got what you're saying. Okay.
I don't want you to be into golf. I didn't want to date a golfer. I don't want someone out there putting all day like an asshole. You know, that's fine. If you don't want to date a golfer, if you don't want to date a they. But to deny someone their identity. And then what's key here is that he then doubled down on his shitty it joke. And then just kept saying
he only admitted was only somewhat jokingly, which is so bad. And to call someone an it is beyond fucked.
It's messed up. This guy's messed up.
It's just like I bullied my significant other into discounting or, I don't know, doubting their own identity, AITA. Like, it's so fucked.
It's cruel. It's just cruel. Jane B says, are you an asshole referring to your GF as it? How can you even ask? Aaron B says, YTA, can you imagine someone thinking so little of you, especially someone who is supposed to love and respect you, that they refer to you as it? People don't even use it on their pets. You are the worst kind of asshole because now you think you've won. It's not a fucking game.
Yes. Yes, now the OP thinks that he's talked their SO back into their senses.
Pamela C says, let me just turn to a community of internet strangers and ask them if I'm right. And if so much as one person hints that I'm not a total douche, I will latch onto this comment as proof of validity for my crappy behavior and thought process for years to come.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pamela C, literally a prophet, folks, because OP submitted an update.
But do we know it was the OP because they changed the ages now?
We don't know. We don't know. Maybe it is possible. Folks, don't abuse my submission form. I will come for you. It is truly anonymous, but the FBI will break down your door if you troll us. I know someone who works over there.
It's not me.
Update from OP, maybe. Is she, non-binary partner, the asshole? An update. Update on my non-binary girlfriend. There were many questions on my age. I'm 32 and she's 19.
But if there were...
Okay.
No, he said in the OP that he's 29 and she was 25. Ugh, boo, you trolled us.
I feel like this is a troll now, especially because of that. I'm 32 and she's 19. I showed her the two at the time comments on the last post saying she's the asshole and she's brokenhearted.
Okay, nobody did that. Did anyone say YTA?
Yes. There's always a couple crazy people who are like, AITA for destroying the entire Earth. Well, there's always one of those.
Oh, okay.
She feels super invalidated. I told her she wouldn't feel this way if she would just be normal. Ugh. She made a Facebook post and changed her names on social media back to her quote-unquote dead name. She ended up leaving without saying goodnight tonight. I feel like she's being a C-word, if I'm being quite honest. Tomorrow it's our 4 weeks anniversary, so that's another direct contradiction to the original post.
No, fuck this person.
I'm thinking of giving her a box with a note that says, it's over, and leaving her. And for those of you saying I'm the asshole, you're probably confused about your gender too. Weirdos.
Oh, so I think one of the two YTA people on the initial post decided to write this. I don't know what happened here.
I think you're right. One of the two NTA people who defended this piece of shit.
Oh, right.
Let me pretend to be him. I said...
What a weird fanfic. I don't know. Right? It's no Twilight.
Fun hobby. I said, imagine being less mature than your fresh out of high school partner. Now really getting to the AITA lore here, because we had another post that pretty much went freaking viral. Elizabeth S. says, I feel like the gay guy who called his straight best friend homophobic for not sleeping with him, tricking him into drinking alcohol when the man has been sober for years. They'd get along well.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to cover that next week, because that was like a wild one.
That's a wild one. Stephen J. This made me laugh out loud. 19. Don't even get me started, bruh. You nasty.
Stephen J. is like a very quiet, what's the word? Like hero in the group.
He's a silent killer.
He's a silent killer.
So great. Toots Field. Toots F writes, this asshole needs to go back to whichever hole he crawled out from.
Whichever asshole he crawled out of.
There we go. Nice, Sarah. Look, folks, she's really getting in her joke groove. Coronavirus at Sarah. Don S. really dropping a mega epic comment here.
Classic Don S.
He writes, congratulations. You may be our very first double asshole. The Oreo mega stuff of asshole. You are the Starbucks venti asshole latte with extra shots of asshole. You are the MVP of the Super Bowl of assholes. At the Grand Canyon, you're every echo of every shout of you're the asshole. You're so much the asshole that you could get a proctologist exam without dropping your pants. In conclusion,
oh my god, Don. Oh my god.
I feel like Don S is starting to butt up on Kevin Hendricks.
He's the hero. Oh my god, I love them both.
They're dropping such freaking gems.
That is excellent. People. Wow. I want to steal that.
Right? Needless to say, if you're not on Facebook following our group, you're missing out of what has become my second job. It's been crazy.
Truly. I know. I feel like I've definitely been slipping as a moderator because there's way too many comments to try to moderate. I don't know how people do this for real on the really big groups.
We're going to have to get mods.
Yeah, I think we will. If you want to be a mod, let us know.
I am. Now, a lot of people called this guy a predator, and a lot of people said troll.
We do now know that it's a troll after our elite investigation.
I think it's a troll.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I think we do agree, AITA for not respecting my girlfriend's pronouns, a big fat YTA for you,
YT
sir.
MVP of A's and everything else comes then.